Kevin Durant is fucking amazing. Now, obviously, coming into this season, we didn't know how KD is gonna look. Coming off a Achilles injury, which is probably the worst injury for a basketball player can have. But this man is probably one of the greatest. Like I always say this about Kevin Durant. It is hard when you watch Kevin Durant play. It is so hard to think that there's any player in NBA history better than this man. This man. I'm serious. Like when you watch Kevin Durant play, it's hard not to think he's the greatest player to ever touch a basketball. Just like, and for me, coming into this season, I knew this was gonna happen. I said I've been saying that Kevin Durant. I'm telling people, Kevin Durant. I understand how serious a Achilles injury is. I understand that, but I always believe that this season Kevin Durant will be in the MVP conversation. I think Kevin Durant's going to win the MVP award this season because I understand most players don't come back from a Achilles injury. Look at Dominique Wilkins, look at Kobe, look at, the list go on and on. But Kevin Durant is not like most players. Kevin Durant is a 7-foot demigod who can shoot over anybody and is athletic as hell. Is a freak on the court. But people were saying that, and I thought, and the reason why I was saying that Kevin Durant will still be a great player, I said Kevin Durant's going to average 27 points or more this season. And the man is averaging 30 points, shooting 54% from the field, 40% from three. Like, it's insane. Like, you can't make this stuff up. This man is ridiculous. Like I said, man, if KD can win a championship in Brooklyn, he would be, in my opinion, and it sucks. To be honest, man, it sucks for KD right now because he won his championships with Golden State, and nobody, we don't give credit to Kevin Durant, and I agree with that. We shouldn't give KD credit for those championships because he joined a 73-win Warriors team. So I agree with people that say that KD don't deserve them championships. I agree with that. I think them championships don't mean nothing because I think LeBron 26 championship, that one championship that LeBron won for Cleveland in 2016 is worth more than all the championships that KD won in Golden State. Because the value of LeBron coming back from a 3-1 to the greatest, like the greatest team we ever seen, the greatest half-court offense team we ever seen, with the Steph Curry having the greatest season ever in NBA history, LeBron coming back down 3-1 was amazing. The greatest championship of all time. So obviously with Kevin Durant, we don't give him credit for them championships, and rightfully so. And I feel like he is in the same situation this season because if the Brooklyn Nets win, will we get? And now obviously it's not the same thing because KD didn't join the Brooklyn Nets as a super team. Obviously when KD signed with Brooklyn, they were nowhere near a super team. Obviously we look at KD and Kyrie, but there wasn't a super team because KD signed with Brooklyn first, then Kyrie joined him in Brooklyn. But now, if Brooklyn wins, everybody going to be like, "Oh, you're supposed to win. You got Kyrie and James Harden." You already hear it you if you watch First Take, you already hear Max Kellerman saying like, oh, Kawhi is not playing with Kyrie or Harden, and LeBron is not playing with, we already hearing it that if KD wins this season, he's supposed to win because he got Kyrie and James Harden. But it still don't take away from the fact that Kevin Durant is doing something amazing right now. He is doing something unheard of right now. And I thought at least, and now I always thought that Kevin Durant was going to be a great player this season, no matter what. Like I said, I thought KD was going to average 27 points this season. But the man don't look like he lost a step at all. This man has not lost no athleticism. This man is getting to the basket at ease. This man is dunking the ball at ease. I understand he's 7 foot, but still, he is getting to the basket at ease. It don't look like it don't look like he's having any trouble at all at getting to the basket. And that's crazy because coming off Achilles injury and he's looking like this, and I don't even think he's not supposed to be 100% healthy yet. Like, he's just coming back. Like, he is not supposed to be 100% right now. He's supposed to be around 70, maybe 80%. If this is 70%, imagine what 100% looks like for Kevin Durant. Because I don't think he shouldn't be fully recovered right now. Could we expect that Kevin Durant to, at the start of the season, I think we all expected Kevin Durant to kind of start off slow. But this man is coming out the gates on fire. Now you watch Kevin Durant play, this man it's just crazy. Like, I never seen nothing like this. Like I said, man, when you watch Kevin Durant play, it's really hard, like, especially if you didn't grow up watching Michael Jordan and you was born in this generation. It is hard to when you watch Kevin Durant score, like he scores, it is really hard to look at another player in NBA history being better than this man. It's hard because Kevin Durant is, I think Kevin Durant might be the greatest scorer we ever seen. And I think if he wants to, Kevin Durant can easily pass Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for the all-time league scoring if he wants to, because this man is averaging 30 on just coming off an Achilles injury. That's insane. Like, I think Kevin Durant is the MVP right now. I think he's going to win the MVP because I think Brooklyn Nets, listen, man, Brooklyn, if Brooklyn don't make the finals, if Brooklyn don't make the NBA finals, I think it's a bust. This team is championship or bust. Because you can't have a team with Kyrie, KD, and James Harden, and you don't even make the finals. Not even make the finals. I understand you can't just throw talent on one team and expect it to work. I understand that. But still, though, I mean, KD, Kyrie, Harden, you got Joe Harris, you got DeAndre Jordan, you got you got pieces around this big three. My only concern is their defense, and the Nets defense but they like the Nets. They show signs that they have showed moments of playing great, being a great defensive team. Because you look at the game they had against who they played. I think they played against Cleveland. That last game against Cleveland, because they got blown. They gave up 150 points to the Cavaliers, which is disgraceful. But that second game they played against Cleveland, You look at the final like minutes, they put Cleveland on lockdown. Like they put Cleveland on lock. So that's why I say they show some they show some glimpses of a great defensive team. But obviously it's Cleveland. But Cleveland should not, like, you cannot have Cleveland dropping damn near 150 points on you with no Kevin Love. It's embarrassing to have Cleveland drop 150 points on you. But man, like I said, man, Kevin Durant, KD is out of this world. KD, I don't think he's human. I don't know what planet KD is from, but when a person come off a injury like the Achilles, an Achilles injury, you don't expect them to drop 42 points. And the season just begun. Like, this early in the season, and KD is already doing this. Because I don't think nobody expected Kevin Durant to be this good this early. Even though I thought KD was going to come to this season and average 27, in my mind, I knew, okay, this man is just coming off an Achilles injury. And obviously this man, Kevin Durant, he's probably not going to be great, throughout the first games. Because you got to understand, Russ, he haven't played basketball in over a year. So obviously, my only concern was that obviously the early games in this season, he's not going to be a great player. But damn, this man has proved me wrong. Because KD is playing lights out. Lights out. And I don't even think, and like I said, man, the crazy thing is, he's not even supposed to be 100% yet. That's the crazy thing. Like, it's just insane what KD is doing right now. It's really crazy what he is doing right now. And I just think because he is coming off this injury and he is playing the way he is, I think they're going to give him the MVP. I look at LeBron. Obviously, LeBron James is playing great. Giannis playing great. I hear about Luka. But I just think because KD is coming off an injury and he is averaging 30, I think KD will win the MVP this season. And Brooklyn should win a championship. I just think that Kevin Durant, KD, and the only reason why that I think LeBron James is the best player in the world is because, again, he is the reigning. You got to give him credit. You got to respect LeBron. He is the reigning, defending NBA champion at 36 years old. So obviously, I think he's the best player in the world right now. But like I said, man, you watch KD play, and it is hard to look at anybody better than him right now. The way this man is playing, it's hard to look at, like, because this man is absolutely amazing. KD is definitely one of the greatest players that we have seen. One of the greatest players that we will ever see touch a basketball. Because it's not even about, this man is a demigod. This man got no weakness. You talk about a perfect player. He is 7 foot tall, which is the best. Like, obviously, the taller you are in basketball, the better. He's 7 foot. He can shoot. He's one of the greatest shooters we ever seen. And you can't even, when he shoots, he don't even see you when he shoots. When KD pulls up, it's like he's taking a wide open shot in practice when he shoots the ball. He don't see you. And if you put a big on him, he can easily blow by him. Blow by. You put a center on guarding Kevin Durant, he gonna blow by that center. So there's really no guarding Kevin Durant. The only players that can guard Kevin Durant are the wings, like Giannis, LeBron, Kawhi, and even like Kawhi only 6'7". Like, so really, when KD pulls up, he don't see Kawhi when he pulls up. KD's 7 foot, and he is this good this early in the season, coming off an Achilles injury. It's amazing, man. It really is amazing.